ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Hukamnama today is on Ang 648 of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj by Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ. ਸਲੋਕ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ. ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਵਹੁ ਕੁਥਿਆ ਹਲਤ ਪਲਤ ਸਭ ਜਾਏ ਜਪ ਤਪ ਸੰਜਮ ਸਭ ਹਿਰ ਲਿਆ ਮੁੱਠੀ ਦੂਜੈ ਭਾਏ. ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਵਹੁ ਕੁਥਿਆ ਹਲਤ ਪਲਤ ਸਭ ਜਾਏ ਜਪ ਤਪ ਸੰਜਮ ਸਭ ਹਿਰ ਲਿਆ ਮੁੱਠੀ ਦੂਜੈ ਭਾਏ. ਜਮ ਦਾਰੇ ਬੱਧੇ ਮਾਰੀਐ ਬਹੁਤੀ ਮਿਲੈ ਸਜਾਏ. ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ. ਸੰਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਵੈਰ ਕਮਾਵਦੇ ਦੁਸਟਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮੋਹ ਪਿਆਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਸੁਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਰੇ ਜੰਮਹਿ ਵਾਰੋ ਵਾਰ. ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਕਦੇ ਨ ਬੁੱਝਈ ਦੁਬਿਧਾ ਹੋਏ ਖੁਆਰ ਮੋਹ ਕਾਲੇ ਤਿਨਾ ਨਿੰਦਕਾਂ ਤਿਤ ਸੱਚੈ ਦਰਬਾਰੇ. ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਵਿਹੂਣਿਆ ਨਾ ਉਰਵਾਰ ਨਾ ਪਾਰੇ. ਪੌੜੀ. ਜੋ ਹਰਿ ਨਾਮ ਧਿਆਏ ਦੇ ਸੇ ਹਾਰੇ ਹਰਿ ਨਾਮ ਰਤੇ ਮਨ ਮਾਹੀ. ਜਿਨਾ ਮਨ ਚਿਤ ਇੱਕ ਅਰਾਧਿਆ ਤਿਨਾ ਇਕਸ ਬਿਨ ਦੂਜਾ ਕੋ ਨਾਹੀ. ਸਈ ਪੁਰਖ ਹਰ ਸੇਵਦੇ ਜਿਨ ਧੁਰ ਮਸਤਕੇ ਲੇਖ ਲਿਖਾਹੀ. ਹਰ ਕੇ ਗੁਣ ਨਿਤ ਗਾਵਦੇ ਹਰੇ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਏ ਗੁਣੀ ਸਮਝਾਹੀ. ਵਡਿਆਈ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੁਰਮੁਖਾਂ ਗੁਰਪੂਰੈ ਹਰਿ ਨਾਮ ਸਮਾਹੀ. ਹਰ ਕੇ ਗੁਣ ਨਿਤ ਗਾਵਦੇ ਹਰੇ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਏ ਗੁਣੀ ਸਮਝਾਹੀ. ਵਡਿਆਈ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੁਰਮੁਖਾ ਗੁਰਪੂਰੈ ਹਰਿ ਨਾਮ ਸਮਾਹੀ. ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, Satguru Amar Das Ji Maharaj is blessing us with Hukamnama today. Maharaj Sahib Ji speaks to us. Guru Sahib Ji says, Nanak navahu kuthya. Satguru Maharaj, Guru Amar Das Ji says that those who have kuthya, who have given up on the navahu, on the name of the Lord, halat palat sabh jaye, they lose sab everything in this world, palat in the next world. Maharaj Sahib Ji says that when we die, we lose everything that we have gained in this world. We had this body when we came onto the earth. We don't have that when we leave. The money which we've earned with this body, we won't have that when we leave. The clothes which we wear upon this body, we won't have them when we leave. All of the things that we earn in this world, we lose anyway. Palut. In the next world, if we haven't meditated upon the Naam, we have nothing to take to the next world. So in both worlds, we have lost. Maharaj Sahib Ji says that that person has lost. Jap, tap, sanjam, sab, hiralaya, muthi dujai pae. Now Maharaj Sahib Ji says that jap, the chanting, the tap, the austerities of that person, the sanjam, the self-discipline, and all of those practices, sab, all of them, hiralaya, all of them are wasted. But we may ask the question, well, how is chanting wasted? How is keeping self-discipline wasted? Maharaj Sahib Ji says that they are wasted if muthi dujai pae. If we are carrying out those things and really we have pae, we are in love, we are attached to dujai, to duality. If we are attached to gaining material goods, if we are attached to these things for selfish means, if we are saying Vaheguru, Vaheguru, but in our minds we want our neighbour's house to fall down. Maharaj Sahib Ji says that mutti dujai bhai, this love of duality, this love of evil-mindedness, renders the austerities and the chanting and the discipline as useless. So Satguru Maharaj Ji is telling us to be wary of this, that this love of duality will take away from our austerities, will take away from our disciplines. And Maharaj Sahib is saying that those people who are in duality, who wander from the one Akal Purukh, the Ik Oankar, that one all-pervading, all-permeating, all-knowing Lord, Akal Purukh, those who turn away from Vaheguru Ji and look for anything anywhere else, there is nothing anywhere else. Maharaj Sahib Ji is saying, Jamdar Badhe Mari Yeh, those who have been in love with duality, who have been in love with material gain, who have turned away from their Lord and Master, from Akal Purukh, from God, and looked elsewhere to other demigods or to other fake holy men in order to fulfill their wishes of their minds. Maharaj Sahib Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji says, Jamdar Badde Mari Yeh, that they are badde, they are bound down by their deeds, their misdemeanors, their bad karma. It is our bad deeds which bind us down, Mari Yeh, and we receive the punishment of our bad deeds. Bahuti mile sajai, and they receive the punishments, the sajai of their actions. Mahalla Tija, Sadguru Pasha Ji goes on to talk about those people who have turned away from the Guru. Santanal Vair Kumavade, those people Kumavade, they inflict their vair, they have enmity, they are enemies with the saints, with those who sing the praises of Vaheguru. Dusatanal Moh Pyar, and they have attachment, Moh and Pyar and love with dust, with people who are evil. Sadguru Pasha Ji is saying that Santanal Vair Kumavade, who are the saints who live within us? The saints who live within us are love, peace, harmony, tranquility, humility. The human being caught up in his own manmat, caught up in his egotistical thoughts, has vair, has enmity with peace, doesn't want to live in peace, doesn't want to live in harmony, doesn't want to live in humility. And dostan al moh pyar, and has attachment, has love with the dust, with the enemies of desire, with the enemies of anger, with the enemies of hatred, with the enemies of slander, with the enemies of attachment. And Maharaj Sahib Ji says that being attached to these evil qualities, Maharaj Sahib Ji says, Agga pichhe sokha nahi, Agga in this next world, pichhe in this world, and in the past, sokha nahi. And Maharaj Sahib Ji says, Agga in the future, and pichhe in the past, sokha nahi. No one has found peace, no one has found eternal peace through attachment to these evil qualities, to the sinners. Mar jammaha varo var. Instead, those people who are attached to ego, those people who are attached to desire, mar, they die, and jammaha, they are born again and again in the cycle of reincarnation, varo var, again and again. Maharaj Sahib Ji says, Trishna kade na bujjai. Their trishna, their thirsts for worldly gain, kade na bujjai, can never be put out, can never be extinguished. Why? Because we are chucking firewood onto the fire. How are we going to put out the fire if we keep chucking firewood onto it? Dubdha hoye khwar. And Maharaj Sahib Ji says that they are khwar, they are ruined by dubdha, by this duality. Dubdha means to be always contemplating, shall I do this, shall I not do this, shall I do this, shall I not do this, shall I go left or right, shall I go this way or that? That is dubdha. Always thinking, shall I read an extra Bani, or shall I watch the TV? Shall I devote my time to the Guru, or shall I waste it? Shall I put this into the charity box, or shall I spend it on myself? And Maharaj Sahib Ji said that this dubda, this always dual-mindedness, always pulls us in two directions. Dubda is pulling us left and right. We can't go forwards. We can't walk upon the path if we're always looking left and right. Amara Sahib Ji says, Moh kale tina nindakan, those who slander the saints and those who have turned their back on the spiritual qualities, the qualities of karuna, of kindness, the qualities of maitri, of seeing the whole world as our friend, the qualities of mudta, of destroying our jealousy, the qualities of apekya, of renouncing worldly desires. We slander these, we turn our back on these. Amara Sahib Ji is saying that those who slander the saints, those nindakan, those slanderers, their faces, their moh akale, their faces are blackened. Tit sacha darbar, in the court of the Lord. Nanak Naam vihuniya. Maharaj Sahib Ji says that those who are vihuniya, those who do not have the Naam, the name of the Lord, na urvar, they do not find peace on this shore, na par, and they do not find peace on the other shore, not in this life or any in lives to come. There is never peace for those who are in dubda, for those who are being ripped in two directions. Pauree. Sadguru Maharaj Sahib Ji says, Jo Hare Naam Tyai De, those who Tyai De, those who meditate upon the name of Hari, of the Lord, of the nourisher of this world. Say Hare Hare Naam Ratte Man Mahi. Mahi, within their man, within their mind, they are ratte, they are imbued, they are coloured in the name of the Lord of Hari, of Vaheguru. Jina man chit ik radhya, tina ikas bin duja ko nahi. Maharaj Sahib Ji says that those who have truly aradhya, have truly meditated upon ik, on one, on the one Lord, on ik oankar. Those who have truly understood, those who have truly embraced ik oankar, tina ikas bin duja ko nahi. Without ikas, without that one Lord, without Vaheguru, duja ko nahi, they do not look to any other. They have given up the dubda. They have given up looking around. Sai purkh har seva de, those beings har seva de, serve Hari, serve the Lord, jin tormastak ke lekh likhahi, who have such tormastak, preordained fortune upon their mastak, upon their foreheads. Har ke gun nit gavde, and those blessed beings, nit, every day, gavde, sing the praises, the virtues, the gun of Hari, of Vaheguru. Har gun gaye, guni samjahi, they sing, they gaye, the gun, the praises of Vaheguru themselves, guni samjahi, and they explain. Samjahi means to explain, and encourage others to sing the guni, the virtues of Vaheguru. Vadiyai Vadi Gurmukha. Maharaj Sahib Ji says that the Vadiyai, the greatness of the Gurmukhs, or the followers of the Guru, is Vadi, is amazing, it is awesome, it is vast. Gurpura Hare Naam Samahi. And through the grace of the Pura, perfect Guru, they Samahi, they absorb, they merge into the name of the Lord. So in today's Hukamnama, Maharaj Sahib Ji has told us that if we turn our back on the Guru, there is no peace and there is no respite, and that the only way of achieving peace, the only way of achieving harmony within, is by meditating upon the Naam and by dedicating ourselves to the Guru. Har ke gun nit gavde, har gun gaye guni samjahi, vadiyai vadi gurmukha, gurpura hare naam is mahi. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.